Mr. Kirill Dmitriev. He is the CEO of the Russian Direct Investment Fund, joining us live here on the broadcast. Mr. Dmitriev, good evening to you, sir. Spasiba, first of all, because the timing couldn't have been better. It was an appropriate time today as India started with the mammoth vaccination drive of all of them who are above the age of 18 years old. And today we have received from Russia 1.5 lakh doses, that is 150,000 doses of Sputnik V, sir.
Yes, so we are very happy that we are with India in this very difficult fight. We are fighting jointly with India, and Sputnik V is actually a Russian-Indian vaccine, because we've been from day one speaking very closely to Indian scientists. We had clinical trials in India, we have production in India. So Russia is fighting jointly with India with COVID. We will be one of the 3 vaccines. We will cooperate with other vaccine producers. And this is just a first shipment. Obviously, it's very small, but more will be coming in the following couple of weeks. We expect 3 million doses to be sent this month, but also India will start its own production. And this production will be more than 50 million doses a month, starting from June, July. So once again, we will work jointly with India to defeat the COVID together.
Absolutely, because Mr. Dmitriev, we are expecting that this entire exercise will be expedited. This is the first batch of the doses of Sputnik V that has arrived in India. Sir, what is your preparation in the coming few months of more vaccines being allocated to India, sir?
So once again, we expect India to produce 850 million doses of Sputnik this year. And not only for India, where of course it will be priority to really stop the, the surge that we see right now, but also to be able to save other countries as well. So India will be one of the core production hubs of Sputnik. When you know Sputnik is approved in 64 countries with a population of 3.2 billion. So we hope that after we defeat the surge in India, we can also use production in India to start saving many other countries who want to benefit from Russian-Indian vaccines that Sputnik V is.
So can you expand a little more on the production thing that you've been saying, because it becomes a Make in India vaccine or Sputnik V. How do we ramp up the production that will be made in India?
So we already have partnerships with 7 manufacturers in India. They've been having technology transfer to them over the last 5-6 months. Many of them are already producing Sputnik V. Many of them we already certified that they have a very high quality product that meets all of the many safety criteria that we have. So basically, we will officially have production of India this month, and it will scale up very quickly because we have some of the largest producers in India that will be producing Sputnik V.
Of course, there are 2 indigenously developed vaccines here in India, Covishield and Covaxin, sir. But looking at the end of the year, do you believe that India can fully manufacture Sputnik V?
Definitely. So we, as I said, believe that India will manufacture 850 million doses. And by the way, we'll work very closely with existing Indian vaccines. We believe they're very good. And we may even have a joint program with Serum where there will be 1 shot from them, 1 shot from us, because we believe that combining the shots, having vaccine cocktails, is also a good solution to fight different mutations. So India will really be a great production hub for Sputnik V, and we are very thankful to Indian government, to Indian manufacturing companies, because you have some of the best pharmaceutical companies in the world.
Of course, because India is known as the pharmacy of the world, but this time around India is facing the difficulties, sir, as you may be knowing for the first time, more than 4 lakh cases that have been reported in India in the last 24 hours. As a long-standing ally, sir, in what more ways Russia is coming out to help India, of course, with the other medical supply, the oxygen supply, the equipments that Russia has been sending to India, sir?
Yeah, so Russia, have been a long-standing partner of India for many, many decades. And there was a great call between Prime Minister Modi and President Putin a couple of days ago, and Russia committed to sending different humanitarian supplies, including ventilators and other equipment that is needed, all sorts of equipment to fight COVID. So vaccine is just part of total approach that Russia is having, but Russia really is a friend and a partner to India, and India is a friend and partner to Russia. So we are fighting this together, and India can really count on Russia to do the best it can. Of course, India is a very big country, so we can only play a certain part, but we'll do the maximum part that we can.
How are you seeing this wave, sir, developing here in India? Because India has been hit by a massive second wave. But to counter all of that, we need such kind of vaccines with an efficacy of more than 90%. Sputnik V is one of them, sir. How do you see the development in the coming times in India?
Yeah, I think vaccination is really a way to go, and it's very important to vaccinate as many people as possible. We will also be introducing soon our new product called Sputnik Light, which is just one-shot vaccine with efficacy of more than 80%. And this one-shot vaccine can also be a big solution because we can manufacture it in very large volumes in India as well, in partnerships with Indian producers. So I think it's important to just ramp up production. I think India did exactly the right choice to have 3 months between first and second shot of Covishield to vaccinate as many people as we can. And again, we wanted to thank Dr. Paul, who is driving lots of fighting COVID in India, and other key people in Indian government. We're really working with them as one team, with your pharmaceuticals ministry, with your biotech products ministry. We are really working very closely, and we really appreciate their professionalism and their commitment to fight COVID together.
Mr. Dmitriev, how are we expecting the next batch of Sputnik V to arrive in India? Because time is of the essence here. We are almost running short of the vaccines developed here in India, and many of those states that have already now red flagged the shortage. But the timing is very important. How do we expect, and when do we expect the next batch to arrive in India, sir?
So we'll have regular shipments over the next couple of weeks. And again, we were just rushing this one to make sure it arrives on May 1st. We have a scheduled plan with your government, and we expect to have 3 million doses shipped this month. And again, we'll be working to accelerate some of those volumes using some fill and finish and production capacity in India. So again, we'll be doing maximum to supply as much as possible to India through Indian production, through Korea production, through some of the other production facilities we have in other nations.
The range that Sputnik V that has been seeing in different parts of the world, can you also elaborate on that front? Of course, India being one of those countries that have been reporting the maximum number of cases, what has been your reading so far, sir?
Yeah, so basically we see that, different regulators in different countries publish data on the use of vaccine, and we see Argentina, Mexico, Hungary, many other countries publish official data that shows that Sputnik is one of the safest, one of the most efficient vaccines, and this is based on real vaccination figures. So, for example, Argentina vaccinated already more than 4 million people with Sputnik, and they have lots of statistics to show that it really protects people with very high degree of efficacy of more than 90%. So we are sure that Sputnik will play a major role in India. Again, it's a combination of extreme safety because it uses very safe platform, and high efficacy because it's a cocktail of different vaccines. And we see that Indian government is doing really maximum possible given very difficult circumstances that exist. But jointly we will defeat the virus. There is no question about it, and we'll ramp up production as much as possible as soon as possible.
Yeah, Mr. Dmitriev, if you can tell us more on the vaccine to a layman's term, because all the viewers here watching us here in India would want to know more about this vaccine altogether. Of course, this is a 2-dose vaccine to be taken at a time of 21 days gap, but the efficacy is something that is being talked about all the more than 90%, sir. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, so we actually have this vaccine based on human adenoviral platform, means it's based on a very simple flu virus that anybody can get and we know doesn't cause any long-term issues. And this is the basis of the safety of the platform. It has been tested for decades. And then efficacy, we had 91.6% efficacy if you look at the Lancet magazine in our clinical trials, but actually our physical use of vaccine in Russia on 3.8 million people showed actual efficacy of 97.6%. And of course, it's in Russia and there are not too many variants in Russia. So basically, we see our efficacy above 90%. We'll also publish data in the next couple of weeks about Sputnik V efficacy against mutations. And we believe that Sputnik V is one of the most effective vaccine in fighting different mutations that are emerging. And finally, this period of 3 weeks can also be extended up to 3 months. We have seen this with the Argentinian regulator. So once again, it's flexible. The second shot can be in 3 weeks or can be anytime within 3 months without any sacrifice in the efficacy of the vaccine.
So how has been the response so far of Sputnik V in Russia itself? Because it has been less than a year and this is no less than a miracle of all of those countries who have been developing their own indigenously vaccines. But at this point, there are many people more who have been raising questions on the efficacy of the vaccine. So do you want to clear those doubts?
Yeah, so basically Sputnik V is, as many other vaccines, is subject to information attacks. You've seen lots of information attacks on Covishield and other vaccines. In Russia, many people already are vaccinated. Some of the people decide not to vaccinate because actually level of cases has gone down 3 times in the last 3 months, and we believe vaccination played a big role in this. So we believe we'll vaccinate everybody who wants to be vaccinated in Russia by the end of June. And definitely there is no doubt that Sputnik is one of the most efficient vaccines. It's real data from the regulators, and information attacks on vaccines were unethical and should not be happening. So we really regret that some people, for competitive or political reasons, try to attack different vaccines. It's very unethical, very negative. Thank you so much. And I also have to run because it's been great and I really enjoyed this interview. And thank you for your great questions and very thoughtful questions.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining us here on Republic. Well, it's been an eye-opener there for many of these people and the timing couldn't have been better. So, spasiba. Thank you very much, Russia, for sending 150,000 doses of the vaccine of Sputnik V to India. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.